Back here with our minor league pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Winters is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right. Pre-game festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Rafael Jimenez, a right-hander from Florida. Rich Bourbon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of EK. Our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on show track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Ramos as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
William Parrott gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. The plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Eric Garcia strides into the box now to lead off the home half of
It's so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Standing in now, Brian Pins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average is at 308 entering play. 2 home runs and 4.
The swing and miss.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Mason.
Into the box, Dan Mason pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Russell is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brent Beal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Brent Beal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line, and so far these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
At the plate, Johnny Mosley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Brian Villalobos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. In control, 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. Rich Bourbon will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
He set him back that you can now throw anything off of.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Ramos, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the previous pitch. Then he's got him set up to come down and in with the next one, and he throws a pearl right there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
William Parrott stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Another one sent foul. 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Brian Pins is into the box. He was
to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Alejandro Ramos will stand in, and he, like so many others,
Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
William Parrott will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that's true. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 8th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Garcia, and they'll need him to get stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Brian Hins will stand in now. He's struck out and got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into sight.
Dan Mason will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here. 2.
Well, this pitching's
got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. We've played 8 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Brent Beal, and they'll need him to get someone 1 delivery. On the ground to the left side, backhanded. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Johnny Mosley will stand in now, and on the mound with the no-hitter a thing of the past. The fastball called for strike 2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Brian Villalobos will dig in for the 3rd time now.
As goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Matuk is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Rich Bourbon will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before
base umpire. It's ball 1. To first. Morrison is there. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. Well, I think we can all feel it. Just a little bit of a letdown here in the 9th inning. But it's so tough to take a no-hitter this far and then lose it in the 9th. But I guess it just wasn't in the cards this time.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. But nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
Matt Vasgersian back here on today's minor league pregame show. First pitch coming up in the Southern League, but first let's take a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Winters is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, they don't walk enough. They're in the bottom third in the league in walks. They just need to be a little bit more patient out there so they can get guys on base so that they have a chance to have big innings.
Willie Winters, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Ryan Ellis heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. On the ground to the right side. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Marcus Efting will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Rodrigo
Arnaz, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Geyer on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Francisco Murillo will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away.
batting sixth.
Nick Livingston will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Geyer is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And he's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Popped high in the air. Waddell is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Mario Chavis is into the box as we are all. He had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Got him.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Henry Broussard will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Julio Sosa is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Better of him now. It's strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting,
Marcus Efting stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit out toward second. Waddell gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Digging in to try it again, Rodrigo Arnaz. He flew out
When it's coming at
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Francisco Murillo heads for the box to start off. Now 0-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Nick Livingston is into the box for his tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, when you talk about a great 1-2 combination, here it is. Go high and tight on the previous pitch, and then low and away for the punch out. That's a great job of changing the light of sight for the hitter, and it really paid off there.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mario Chavis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim and
is down the middle, but at 9.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Henry Broussard will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone. And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Ryan Ellis will stand in now. He's saying a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Man, not wasting any pitches so far in this inning. You see the great curveball there on show track? He struck out the first 2 batters on just 6 pitches.
Into the box, Julio Sosa skied into straightaway right. Geyer moves over, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. Marcus Efting will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his... I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Rodrigo Arnaz.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Francisco Murillo come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3.
He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Yamada takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Biscuits lead it 3-0. Nick Livingston will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strike.
Right down the middle.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Leury Garcia will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, he's due.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The catcher,
a couple of good pitching
9.
performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Mario Chavis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances.
Grounded to short. Russell on the grass. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Henry Broussard will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Mata is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense.
Set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Julio Sosa will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Calling for it, Mata makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.